It's time for another project on the 1993 Buick Roadmaster estate wagon. My radio has pooped out, so this is a new one I got on eBay, well, remanufactured, so hopefully it works. And it has an auxiliary input, so I can hook up my phone. So this whole thing is held together by these 7mm bolts. So you're just gonna go ahead and take them off one by one. There's, I think, about 7 along here, 5, 6, or 7. And then there's one behind the glove box here, and then that just pulls out. So let's go ahead and get these bolts off. I think there may be 1 or 2 hiding behind here. Finally got this stubborn bolt out, and I'm putting them all here in this little cubby. And then I'm gonna get to this one now. That should be fun. And the other one's below the dash. So along the top there are 6. Socket wrench isn't cutting it, so I need this to get to the stubborn spot in the glove box. And all you do is you just pull on this and it comes off. Don't be afraid to really tug on it. Just be a little mindful, as plastic clips can break if you're not careful. You go back to your socket wrench for the screws under here. Once you get the 2 bolts under here undone, just go ahead and start pulling on this. Again, this is very flimsy, so I'm going to be very careful with this. I tilt the wheel up. All right. Made from the finest recycled plastic known to man. That's off. So now I'm going to check to see if there's any hidden bolts. I think I'm missing a couple. Found the missing bolt right under here. I was wondering why it wasn't coming off. Yay! So now it should just come off. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, but be sure to have the steering wheel tilted down and the gear selector all the way in 1. Also, this is gonna get in the way. Just go ahead and screw it off. Away she goes. Was relatively easy. The problem with this radio is the right side doesn't work very well. There's 2 bolts on the bottom, and then there's a hidden bolt. This car is famous for those, right in between that little crevice. So get your screwdriver, just stick it in there. And then you just pull it out. This out of the way. Alright, there are 2 plugs to disconnect. This one here and the antenna cable. Okay. So now it's time to get this off and put this bracket on the bottom of the new radio. You're gonna need a 10mm. There's 1, 2, 3 bolts to get off. Unfortunately, the new radio does not have the spots for the bolts, so we're gonna have to pry them off without breaking them. Look at that. And then you're gonna just snap them on. Slide the bracket onto the new radio. Don't forget to tighten it down. You're good to go. Let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Well, now the fun part of getting it back in. Not sure what this cable's for, but I don't need it. Everything else seems to work good on the radio.